Good day, welcome to Martinez Design in the continuation of our Las Vegas building that we are working on. So, in the former episode, in the previous episode, we were able to design the ground floor plan. Then the next one, we created the first floor plan. So, in this particular one, we want to complete the whole process of the whole concept so that the thing will look more real and realistic, and everyone will see the document as it's supposed to be. So what we do here is that we go to, let's say from the 3D, I want to cover up the whole edge the way I deck this place. So I want to do the same thing at the top. So before I then begin to describe the concept in the detail, so I will go to elevation, start elevation to see what I can do and bring the whole process to a normal level. So there is one level missing, so I want to create that here. So if you want to create a level, this is what to do. You can use it, create similar. So when you click on create similar, so this will come for you and you will draw it. So if something is missing here, you draw this one, but it's not reflecting on your project browser. So what do? This is because of 2025 that 2025 Revit that we are using. This previous one to have or to update itself directly. So what do? You click on this elevation, then you go to view. So when you go to view, you go to floor plan view. So you click on floor plan. So what did you see? You will see the level adequately here. So what do you need to do is that you select it from here. As you have selected it, so just say do not duplicate existing view or something like that. Just click on this, so it will automatically appear itself, and then it will come to this one on there. So the same thing when you go to plan view again, so just click on reflected ceiling. So click on reflected ceiling, the same way come, you click on it again, so the ceiling one will as well appear. So you can see it's now there. You can now rename it to suit whatsoever you want to do. Click on this and see the name. So I'm going to click it and call it level 3. So you say yes for it, so update itself on the ceiling level as well. So what do you need now is to go here, select the view range underlay, which is say no, just put 2. So this is what we have here. So I want to deck this place now on my own accord. So I'm going to select architecture wall. I'm reducing this height to something like 1500. So from here now I start drawing things to implement my idea. So level 3 is being created. It's telling me that something is not showing at this junction. So click on view feasibility. So why is it that it's not showing? You need to get in touch with that and see what is going on. So view range will be the point here. So the view range is what is cut plane is at this high level. So I think it's okay. Top level unlimited. So I think just say top level, I say to level 3, or unlimited is not going to give you what you need. So above level, so you click here and take offset to, let's say 3000. Apply that, say okay. So go back here to the edit. So at that junction, what you just need to do is to bring this one down a bit by saying cut level should be, let's say it should be 1200 as well. Click apply. So you do it show, but that is not what you need. So you need to set level. I say to level 3, apply that. It has an issue, so go back here and say above level, apply, and limited is what you do again. So this is the depth of what you can do. The bottom is level 3, so click OK, and this is what you have. So you turn it back to the original position, so it reflects itself back. So click and start the project continuously. So you deck all this place. So you fix it up. So that's the area in which I want to work on this project. Good. So for now, press escape, then go back to the 3D view and see what you have. This is it. So this is how the project will form. So I'm going to level 3 now. Okay, I was doing it on the roofing level 4, so level 3. So see it here. So go to view range, underlay, press 2. So it's deflect. Now what you do, you come to architecture and you say structure, architecture for the floor. So what you create, you reject the this is my level 2 ground floor on a level 3. So I will just like use this line, so let the line guide my design precision. Okay, click finish. So go to 3D view. So this part is deck. This part is accurately deck, but not yet complete. So click edit. And what you need to do now, go back to the level 3. So at the level 3, extend it to this point. Or remove this, so it's just a little bit confusing. So click and save this, click this and save this. So I think you've decked that aspect of the drawing. You can later open it if you have anything to do with it in the interior aspect. So when you look at it here on the concept, we have it completed. So I want to deck the upper part of level 3 as well. So level 3. So I'm not going to create another level for now. I just want to deck the whole leader this point. So you click on the floor again. Now you can now use roof to do that, because that is the last part of the whole thing. So you do by footprint. So you select this. You select here. So you click, then you are done with it. So select, I don't want anything to do with the slope. There is no need for me to have fine slope. So click finish, continue. Just select this, click here and say define slope, finish it, no attachment. Go to this point, so it's below. So what do you need to do? Offset it from the base 1200 and go up. If it's not okay, you can just say 1400. I think that will be done. The 1005 should be our last result. So that is what you have in the concept. Is done and is created. So this one I will extend it and let the heave come front a little bit. So click here and say offset this one with 600 all around without copy. So set it up, set. So finish it. Do not touch. Yes, don't attach it. So click here and say okay. And that is the real concept of the whole drawing. So you can now just click this one and begin to edit. So I want to edit this particular one now. Edit the boundary, go to level 2, Then this level 2 now I want to bring this to, so here I will do click finish. Alright, so deck and everything is in position. Go back to this position and see what we've done. So the beauties are coming out, the concepts are now developed, and everything becomes so real. So what we do here now is set this one and raise it up like 50. Good, so it's above a little bit. Now I want to unite and complete this to give me what I need. So what I just need first is that I want this wall to start from the lower level. So when I click here, I will just say base. The base will be 1. It's going to conflict, but don't bother. So it's there. So now you select it again and say the top level, right twist also unconnected. Good, it's back to normal. So this one that is what intersecting, what you need to go back here into level 1 and arrange your work for yourself. So adjust it. When you go back to the 3D view, you see it's connected and unite. So we're done with this one. Now what you need next is that we want to be creating the glass parts to this one. So as I'm selecting this, drag down a bit, so drag it down a bit. So when you drag it down a bit, then you go back to the side elevation where it belongs. So what do you need now? You say copy or create another thing. So you can just copy it from this level. You say remove constraint, then drop it at the top. So here you drag it a little bit down, select the one below it, go back to 3D, so select below wall, then click on this and say transform it to curtain wall or stock front. Anyone that you choose within these 3, it will be okay. So let me just use exterior glazing. So that's why I have. So this space is done. I go back to the other side of it. I do the same process this time around again. Come to the level 1. Adjust this one to go inside. Unjoin the elements if that should be the case. Select this and say create similar. So from here you draw it and you bring it out. It is here now. Trim and let them connect. So go to 3D view. It's being done. So this one, the same thing you do here. You click there and say level 1. And the level 1 you say create similar. So start from these points, then you draw it down to this level. What did you say? None of this create is visible at this place. It's not that it has not been created, but has been created. It's just that it's not visible. So select this one. What did you do? So go back to level and say level 2. You can click on level 2 to snap to that point for you. So that is there. This part is being created. So the next one is this one. I want to create the opening conceptual here. So come here and say level 1. At this place now, I will divide this into 2, or do not bother yourself. You can still bring this into this place by using this word embedded. So you click this and say create similar. Say yes. So what do? You draw it inside it. What did you say? Say I like to overlap. So you do not bother yourself. Why is it overlapping? You come here to edit it. So what do? Automatic embedded is what you click. When you click automatic embedded, you see what I'm saying. First, let me first show you from this 3D. The wall is there, but it's being covered up by what? By the main block work. So what you click here and say edit. So you just click automatic embedded and you say okay. See, it gives way to this. So you can now adjust this one to the level at which you are going. So this concept is developed and this ones are here now. So these are the things you follow up. Wherever there is glassing, wherever there is opening, you work on those places and this. So we are going to do the same thing at this level and finalize the whole work for this training today. So click level 2. At your level 2, because this one is a private library, you do the same process, work it out again. So click on wall, say architecture wall. So the same glazing that we have been using, you select it. This one is going to be automatically embedded without any issue, because you have already signified for that to follow the whole process. So when you have it like this, you can just say the same way. So go back to 3D view and see what we have done. So this is it. So we're having problem here because the wall is entering. I will be turning back to the whole 0. So I will adjust the edge later, and when we are done this, all these things will be coming to their own positions. So I have done with this now. So what I need here is that I will click here. I will say create similar. We'll go to level 2. So go to level 2 where I click on wall. So the similarity is being created because it's the last wall in which I create. So I'm going to press 0. Good. So unconnected, which is this, is what I'm going to do. So I will start drawing this. I will return this back to, let's say, 900 unconnected. So I want to draw this, draw it here, and then draw this one, channel it to this position, return it to this edge, bring it to, and then close it. So see the whole things in 3D view, and this is it. So the shape are coming out the level. So I don't want to be seeing this one again. So what have I done? Go to start elevation and go and determine what is the height of that. So from here, the thickness of this slab is what is 150 thickness, which is okay. So what is missing is that go to level 1, select all instance in this wall, select all instance in this view. So you reduce this, they are all fairies. So but don't use what is not necessary. I want to work on certain things so that I will not cause issue by myself. Go to elevation. At the elevation, you just select this, then you say select where those portions are laid. Okay, this one is a double standard stop. Anyway, you can still use the same method. It's not bad. So select all instance at that level, select all instance. So what you just need is this connected part, which is 3000, which is 2850, so that gap will be given. So go back to 3D and see what I've done. So you are not seeing those lines in between anymore. So those ones are given way to their masters, so it's no more relevant. So that is what we study, and that is what we do on daily basis at the Revit level here. So this one that is having issue is turning back to the original position. So you can decide to, this has been connected to the point here. So the same thing for the level 2 as well. So let's finish that. Click on this and say select all instance. Select all instance in this view. Oh, okay, I've created double stuff. You can just select everything here manually. Let me do it manually, so you follow the step as I'm doing as well. It's going to help you in your design procedure. So I selected them manually. So what do I do now? I reduce this one again to 2850. So go to this and see So that one too, it has already connected itself and everything is in there. So this is the concept of what we have been creating, and that is what we doing systematically, consistently. So this is the mansion of Las Vegas that is under the control of our design process. So at this level, we are going to see you